Hello, YouTube family and friends. I'm back with you guys with a very, very special episode today. Something that everybody has been waiting to get from me some kind of way. I took a chance. I put it in my cookbook, Mighty Joe's Master Taste Cook, and be on the lookout for second edition, Chef Joe Carey Master Taste second edition cookbook. It has so much information in there that the first one doesn't have. It got everything in it that you're looking for. But let's get on without further ado. I'm excited. I'm exuberant. I'm just, man. I'm doing something that everybody's been asking me for, and that is my Chef Joe Carey New York style cheesecake. So listen, I got everything. I got a cup and a half of sugar. I got a half a cup of heavy cream. Got my springform pan ready. Got my 4 eggs. I got my cream cheese. I got my third cup of butter, melted butter. I got my sour cream, which 1 1/4 I should add. I have my 2 cups of my my graham crackers that I've beaten down, and the little lines that you see right there is cinnamon. So I didn't want to take a chance of doing a lot of things. So these are my ingredients, and I will say this: if you guys really want to make this recipe, you're gonna have fun doing it. I did it with both of my kids, Terriana and Joseph II. We had a blast doing this. This is my own special ingredients. There's some things that they seen, some things they didn't see, because I just didn't want to give. I was holding it in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. My butter. I'm just gonna, since it's already melted, I'm just gonna put that in. And before I go further, because I'm letting it go down to the bottom. With that much graham crackers, you really want to let your butter get down, because you're gonna actually melt it in. You're gonna mix it in with a fork. I don't use a whisk. I'm gonna say that right now. If you're gonna use a whisk, start over. That's just me being funny. But really, from your eggs, your sour cream, your cream cheese, you really want to at least let it sit out 20 minutes prior, because you want it to be softened. Even 30 minutes is fine. You want your cream cheese to be room temperature. I got my oven already at 350, and I'm gonna walk you guys through with everything. So if you see this pan right here, no, it's not covering anything up. It's for my water bath. Okay, so you'll see as I'm going. So actually, while I'm talking, I can stand right here and talk like that right now. Let's just talk. I see a lot of people who don't talk; they just do it. So you want to just mix that in with your fork. Use them fingers. If you see anything clumping up from that butter, you really want to make sure that it's not clumping up, because if it's clumping up in the bowl, guess what? It's going to clump up in your springform pan. And I know you're probably wondering, why do you have room for in your springform? Well, this water bath, you don't want it to get inside your cake. I do have it lined up with parchment paper. So I got the aluminum foil protecting my cake. Number one, like I said, you don't want the water from the water bath getting into the cake. Number two, you want to protect the bottom from the heat in the oven, okay? Because it's going to be a process. And I'm going to show you right now my process of what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this in. See, you don't want it to lump up. You want to take your fork. Do the same process I was doing in the bowl. And you want to really, I'm trying to look back at you guys. I don't want you guys to think I'm ignoring you or nothing. And I definitely don't want you guys to think I'm kind of crazy about talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. I want you guys to see the process of this. So, now, just mash the edges. Just mash the edges. Okay, you want to mash, get that down, because what I'm gonna do right now is gonna put more. I don't want a lot. I don't want a mountain of graham crackers in the middle. So you just want to evenly spread that around. Okay, you want to, you know, we did it when we was kids. We played in sand. I didn't do this, but I didn't make mud pies like some females I know. They made mud pies and everything else. You don't want to do that. You just want to take your fork and you just want to get that going. Okay. Now take that, sit that in there. Pop this open. You want to set your timer 10 minutes, not 9.5, not 10.5, not 11, 10 minutes, okay, is all it takes, because you don't want it to overcook when you put your filling on the inside. So while that's baking, look at this. Don't tell my daughter that I'm using her mixer. So she probably don't care no way. So you just want to mix this up, okay? And I know you guys are gonna say, Chef, why you gonna have a mixer? I did, and I said it before, we moved from Illinois to here, and I'm still in transitioning, going back and forth, getting a lot of stuff. So I really, there's some things I have to leave behind, but I'm going back and get it. Trust me. So, you want to get this all nice, smooth, creamy, and I don't want to bore you guys. I'm going to check back. I'm going to check on my pie crust, and in the meantime, you guys go grab some coffee, something to drink. For my drinkers, if you guys got some Jack Daniels honey or some Tennessee whiskey, whatever, drink a little bit for me, take a shot for me, and say, you know what, this is for the chef. I appreciate you guys. Leave a comment at the bottom. I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. All right, we're back. I'm gonna took my pan out. Took my my spring form pan out so to let it cool a little bit. One thing, you can see, you might see a little bit of the steam from the water coming out. You don't want to continue cooking the process, making the process for your graham crackers, your crust. Normally, what I would do, but since this is a timely manner, is I would set it in the freezer for 5 minutes, just so it can stop the cooking process. But what I was doing is I got it nice. I got my filling mixed up really nice. I added my sugar, my cream, my filling, my heavy whipping cream, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavoring. I apologize for the noise. I didn't know that it was going to make that kind of noise. So that's something that I'm adding on the Christmas list for my daughter. Don't tell her, please don't tell her. But I will add that on. Actually, I got in mind for a nice big size because she loves to bake. I guess she's a chip off the whole block. But she loves to bake cupcakes, brownies, chocolate chip cookies. She makes peanut butter cookies. She learned that from my mom. She makes cakes. She does anything in baking she loves to do. And I applaud her because what she put her mind to, she actually does. My son, on the other hand, he does brownies. He loves making brownies. He loves baking, but most of all, he loves cooking. So, but enough of that. I have my filling all together now, and so I'm going to start adding my filling. So give that a good stir. Make sure it's nice and creamy. Normally, I would have my daughter here, my daughter's a Sherian. Normally, she will be here tasting, and normally, sometimes my wife, she loves tasting, but she's a producer for the show, and you know, I don't want to. So anyway, no, oh, that's her in the background. So I was trying to keep her from behind. You know, she don't like being in front of the camera and nothing like that. So you just add all your filling into it. And for those who normally, you want to spray your pan. Also, I forgot to tell you, you want to spray your pan to keep it from sticking, because once you open up your springform pan, it may split, and you don't want that. So, you get your rubber spatula, and oh man, I should go get my grandman. I apologize for keep saying but my grandman, he got that really good. He would actually, if it's something that he likes and he would and it's good to him, he give you the biggest there is. So, but you just want to spread this out, and like I said, 325, 350 for 60 minutes, 1 hour. That's the time limit that you want to have your cake. So, like I said, you put that into your your water bath. You don't want the purpose of a water bath is you really don't want your crust cooking harder than what it is. Then because you want that form, you want that togetherness, you want it to really combine with the crust, with your filling. So you don't want to overcook it. You want that water bath to be just right for your crust. You want to protect it. That's pretty much what it is. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm trying to get this pan cool before I touch it. So it's still a little warm, and trust me, I'm telling you, metal pans are pretty much, I know you probably like, well, how can you touch it with one hand and not the other? I got a bionic hand. No, I'm just playing. One side was a little cooler than the other. So like I said, 59 minutes, 60 minutes, 1 hour, 350, but you want to continue to check on it. Normally what I do is, and everybody's to it, have their own preference. After 30 minutes, I would take my cake out, my cheesecake out, and I would cover it with aluminum foil. That aluminum foil actually protects your cake, because you take it out before 60 minutes, it's burning, it's burning, it's burning. Calm down, take a breath, just put some aluminum foil on it, and it comes out and it cooks evenly, because you want it to cook all the way through. And when you take it out the oven, before you put it in a cooling process, you want to set it on something that will let it sit for an hour. I'll say hour and a half, 2 hours. I want it to really cool before I put it in the refrigerator. You never put anything hot or lukewarm in the refrigerator. So I set it to the side, I let it cool, I go do what I gotta do, and that's it. So I will be back within an hour. I will pull it out, let you guys see it, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Again, all my man, I had a guy who yesterday he didn't give it to me, but he was like, man, look, chef, I got me a little Patron with some Hennies. I'm gonna go ahead and take this sip for you. My wife don't like me drinking. I don't drink hard liquor or anything like that. Water and ginger ale is what I drink. So, all right. So without further ado, I talked to you guys long enough. I'll see you guys in an hour, and let's get this going. All right, welcome back to Master Taste Cooking with Flavor with your host, Chef Jay Carey. Listen, I know I got a different outfit because you know why? This is a whole new day. What I did was, after an hour, I let it cool. I took it out the oven yesterday. I let it cool for an additional hour. Then I topped it off with foil and I put it inside the refrigerator so it can cool even longer. I let it sit overnight, and here it is. Now we're back together, and well, without further ado, this is what the final touches, I should say. So here it is. Come on, y'all follow me. Here's the cake right here. I know you're just looking at, why is the slice missing? Well, what I did was I wanted to present something with you guys. I took a few strawberries and some whipped cream. I made some roses, so and some heart-shaped strawberries. So as you can see, I took the strawberries and I made some roses out of it. And you know, my producer telling me to turn it like my hands are a turntable. But so you can kind of see how it's set, and well, as you can see how as you can see how it's set, and it just made his own creation pretty much. Because if I would have just took it out the oven to try to slice it, it'd be more like yogurt. So anyway, take a bite of this right here. I had a little bit of sauce. And well, here we go. I don't want to say but you know, I wish my grandson was in here. This cake is absolutely tremendous, and it's good. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's extraordinary. It's exquisite. You want any more words I can give you to let you know how good this is? I'm not saying it because I cooked it. I'm not saying it because it's my recipe, or I should say bake it. I'm saying it because it's absolutely good. And I should tell you this. It's like it gets better and better every time I bake this cheesecake. So, listen, I'm gonna take another bite because it's very good. You want this recipe? You want your cake? Probably not gonna look like this, but you want this cake because I got the heart-shaped strawberries. I got the rose-shaped strawberries. I can show you in another video how to create your strawberries like this. Go to the book. And it's in both. This one, Master Taste Cookbook, and it's also a Master Taste Second Edition Cookbook. Get it while it's hot. Or I should say good is while it's good. Because listen, I gotta go finish this off. And you guys go ahead, like, share, comment. You know, you guys have anything you want me to make, or if you have the book and you want something that's in this book and you want me to cook it, I got you. So you guys have a wonderful day. Leave a comment at the bottom. You know, most of all, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, because I got some things coming out for you that it would knock your socks off. I can't say anything right now. I don't want to spill the beans right now. But I got to get this camera because I'm really, it's like a volcano is ready to erupt. Because I really want to tell you guys what I got coming, but I'm not. You guys have a wonderful day. Mahalo.